Welcome to the 2022 Economic Preparation and Depression Channel. I'm your host, Tony. Thank you for joining me on this Sunday, August 7th, 2022. Danger ahead as things continue to plummet. Please be sure to subscribe for the latest pure, honest financial news for the U.S. markets and beyond sometimes. I thank you for your continued support, and we are blessed to make it to almost this last quarter of this year. As we head into August, many kids are going back to school. Many parents are concerned about food, gas, utility costs, and other unexpected costs that we may experience as a result of a Black Flag event that may be coming up in the future here. I had a lady comment to me yesterday. I was in the grocery store, and a lady commented to me, "Can you believe how much water costs? I mean, bottled water." And it's funny. Gas went down a few cents, at least for a gallon of regular unleaded, according to AAA. But now water, the price of water has gone up 10, 15 cents, 20 cents on the average there, even the store brand water. And so, yeah, we just had a good laugh about that, how things are adjusting up and down in different variants of the market here, as you can see. So we have danger ahead, folks. The U.S. economy, ladies and gentlemen, has yet to face its, quote, biggest recession challenge. This is according to CNBC. We got that big jobs number report saying that there was 528,000 jobs added in the month of July. What we have to remember is a lot of this is people getting second and third jobs to compensate for the higher prices, side gigs in the gig economy to compensate for the higher prices in food, utilities, rent, everything that's going up. And so now we have to look at an economy that we're going into a slowing economy. We're going into an economy that's rate hikes. The good news, there is good news, is that there is still jobs available, even though we know they're paying less than $15 an hour. Some of them pay a little bit more, but generally speaking, that's the good news. There are jobs available for us to continue to prep. We can get our side hustles on. We can get in addition to our main jobs, and all of that to help alleviate the damage that's been done by the last 3 years of being in this pandemic that we've been in. And now they're saying that the monkeypox is growing now, so we may have another shutdown coming. That's another black swan event that many of us didn't foresee. We were just now supposedly coming out of this COVID thing, but that's growing now again. So who knows, guys? But the labor market remains tight. A soft landing is unlikely, quote, according to one economist here, Cantor Fitzgerald's Eric Johnston. He says soft landing. We know that this is something that that the Federal Reserve Bank is trying to do a soft landing, but they can't because they have to raise the rates. At the same time, they can't raise them too much because now they've given us this job report, so now everybody's thinking the labor market's strong, but that the stock market here is disconnected from the real economy. The stock market, and once again, I told you guys, in Venezuela, Turkey, Greece, and all these countries that I've been to, the stock market was melting up. Zimbabwe, all these countries, the stock market was melting up, but the real economy was what? It was crashing, right? So that's no surprise. We could see a couple of rallies going into next year where the stock market could reach back again 35K on the Dow, 30, 35, 36,000. But you have to look at the underlying fundamentals. There is no fundamentals in this economy. In a normal economy, you would be raising rates to stop slowing the growth of an economy that's a strong economy. You would have GDP numbers not negative as it has been for the last 2 quarters now. Technically, we're in a recession right now, heading toward a depression, but many people don't want to call it that. They want to see one more negative quarter of GDP. Well, don't worry. Don't have no fear. We're going to get that coming up in October, late October. That'll be the end of third quarter, and we're going to be seeing another negative GDP number here. So the thing about it that's really concerning is this right here, ladies and gentlemen. Wage growth continues to rise, they say, but it's not rising higher than inflation. Inflation is at 9.5% and growing. Wage growth has only been up 5.2%, and that's just inflationary in itself. So wages are not keeping pace with inflation, and that's the problem. And any other time that we've had inflation at a 40-year high, since 1982, back then we had wages to kind of match or level off with the type of inflation we're seeing. Now we don't have that. The inflation has gone out of control. And how can we have 528,000 jobs added when Walmart, Allbirds, StockX, and other companies are laying off amid the downturn? These are big companies here. Now, you say Walmart only laid off 200 corporate employees. But guys, this is going to be continuing. Layoffs are going to, if they're laying off, that means other companies are looking for ways to save money here. Shopify laid off 10% of its staff in July. CEO Toby Luck says that most of the impact is in roles of recruiting, support, and sales. Well, you need that to grow. You need recruiting support and sales to grow, and they laid off people there. Walmart early August said it was cutting jobs as the company updates its structure, quote, to provide clarity and better position for a strong future in the company. So it will cut hundreds of corporate roles here, and they're gonna start cutting from the top down, obviously. And this list says 200 corporate employees. It says it will, quote, continue hiring in key areas. Well, what are those key areas? When we go to Walmart, we see automation, self checkout lines. There's only about 3 cashiers in the whole store. The rest of the store is self checkout. So I don't know what key areas here. Somebody let me know in the comments what key areas of Walmart hiring in. I've been to a couple of WalMarts, in the Northeast and the Southeast and other areas of the country, and you see those signs they have out now hiring $15 an hour. I guess those for the stalkers or the people that come in at night and stalk the place at the trucks. But I'm not sure what key areas here that they're talking about hiring. So they employ over 1.6 million people. Obviously, in the U.S., they're a huge structural thing here. Now they're saying they're investing in key areas like e-commerce. That means less jobs. That's going to be all online. Technology. That means automation. That's another code word for more jobs lost. No more human workers. Health and wellness, that's another word that can be automated too. As you can see, they're gonna have pharmacists now job automated, which is almost, it is, the computer does most of the verification, you guys, as you know. Supply chain, obviously they got robots in the store cleaning the store now, as you can see, and not just Walmart, Targets, everywhere you see that. Sales and advertising, so everything here sells to me like they're going to be investing in more automation, more, quote, e-commerce, more things to not pay people benefits or give a retirement or a future. And there we go. See, I just said it. The rising inflation has also infected retail giants like Target and Best Buy. We're both cutting down profit targets in past few months. So Target, Best Buy, Amazon, what do you think is going to happen? They're going to be laying off some people here very, very shortly. I would say by the fall, probably by September, October, we're going to have an update on the earnings of Target, Best Buy, Amazon, Walmart, and they're going to be going more to automation because this report right here, even though it's saying that the economy is strong, is much better than expected, this 520,000 number is a big lie. There's no way we can have that many jobs created when we lost during the beginning of the pandemic. We lost over 1.5 million jobs just by when the beginning of the pandemic started back in March 2020. So I don't see how we rebounded that fast. I don't think we've rebounded that fast. I think we are in a period right now. We're in a lull period right now where things are just the economy's trying to find the bottom. And I don't think we will. I think we're going to see more chaos, more calamity, more missing things on the shelves when you go to grocery stores. The bright spot is supply chain is still running smooth now, but for how long? The next conflict we have is coming up is with Taiwan. We have the Ukraine. We have what's next? We have a thing in the Middle East probably going on, the Syria. So many different conflicts that are going on that's going to take to drain the United States of its resources from within, and we can't manufacture and produce things fast enough. So continue to prepare food, water, essentials, clothing. That's going to be your essentials as credit begins to tighten. That's another thing too. The housing and the credit market is already tight. I'm seeing listings right now lasting 80 days or longer on the MLS in a lot of these key markets. That's a key sign that things are slowing down. And also, I don't see as many trucks on the freeways. I don't know if you see. I don't see that many freight trucks or shipping trucks on these freeways, on the 10, on the 215, on the 75, 85, you name it. I don't see that many truckers on the roads as it used to be. So let me know how this is affecting you. Have a great weekend. Try to get some fresh air and sunshine. Stay prayed up. Stay blessed. We all are blessed to be here. We still live in the greatest country in the world, the United States of America, and all the other countries as well, Europe and Africa and Asia. We live on the greatest planet on the world right now, still, in spite of the challenges. So be blessed. I look forward to hearing from you very soon during the week here, and we'll have more updates with earnings season and different things that are going on as well. Take care.